Hi people, so I'm live. Okay, I'm in live for one new session, and this session would gonna be talking about okay, as the things were anticipated, as the things were going around. Okay, is am I into going into e-commerce, or is e-commerce the next big thing that I would be talking about? Okay, so a lot of things going and to and fro. Okay, to and fro. A lot of things were going to and fro. I even got a message from a lot of people that David, are you going into e-commerce? What's your plan for that? What's your vision right now for that? So things were there. Okay, things were already there into the not I would say into the market, but things were people were already anticipating this thing and people were already thinking about this. But was it true? Was it true? Was it not? So today we're gonna be talking about into this video. Okay, excited for today. Okay, great. So first of all, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you the businesses that I have now. Okay, let me tell you the businesses that I have now. So first of all, there's an agency, B4 Branding Digital Agency. That's my own agency where I work with clients into multiple different niches. I work with client in e-commerce niche, in e-SaaS niche, and the third niche that we have recently started is working with coaches and trainers. So that's already into the business. Okay, we are already doing this thing. That our agency is already doing that thing. Next, what am I doing? What's my next business? Next business is affiliate marketing. I am promoting a lot of software products. I'm reaching out to a lot of people in SaaS. I'm scaling their softwares. I'm scaling their software deals. So that's my second business. What's my third business is I have my own course. So I have my own knowledge-based product. I have my own products to scale around. So a software plus my course plus a lot of things. Okay, that's like are my own products. So that's third thing. Okay, but is anything else I'm doing apart from this? Yes, there are a couple of them. There are a couple of things that I am doing apart from this. Okay, apart from these things, and some are widely known, some are not widely known. So I told you about my businesses, but was this speculation right that I'm going into e-commerce? So let me tell you what's the current stage of e-commerce. Okay, and let me tell you what's the current stage of e-commerce. People are uh, people are right now switching to online. Okay, if there have been instances, okay, there have been instances. Uh, wait up. There have been a lot of instances where people have asked me that has the e-commerce sale widely, like worldwide, have got a boost, okay, or has the number of people buying line have got a boost, okay, has the number of people, hi Mustafa Ahmed, uh, was it true? Was it true at any sense? So I want to break down the numbers, okay, I want to break down the numbers and tell you just one thing, okay. The overall sales worldwide for e-commerce have surged. What does that simply mean? Surged means there is like straight graph. Okay, the graph is going upward. So now, as the global as there is a global surge in all the e-commerce product. Okay, in all the e-commerce product and all the e-commerce sale. Okay, so it is really important. Okay, okay, it is really important to take leverage of it. Okay, take leverage of it as global sales have gone up, so we have to take leverage of it. Do you also know that Amazon, okay, as a lot of company in US have reported a negative earning, okay, negative earning, and a lot of businesses have reported a negative earning. Amazon still was profitable in US during the COVID scenario, and the billionaires have got and surge in their overall money, have got a surge in their overall money. So what does that simply mean? It simply means that now there is an opportunity in the market as consumers, okay, as consumers are trying, okay, as consumers are trying to save their money, as consumers are trying to save their own self, they are really looking to to order the things online as much as possible. They are already trying to uh, get the things as much as done without touching the end product. Okay, so what end of the day, COVID is creating a scenario in which a lot of people are either buying online. That's one. Secondly, they are trying to eliminate the constant contact touch, and also the markets are not open yet. Okay, the markets are not open yet. तो अगर कोई दिल्ली या बॉम्बे से है तो in Delhi it's around there are a lot of market, but especially the Chandni Chowk market. And if you are from Mumbai, maybe you would be knowing about Bindi Bazaar and Bhaikala market. The type of consumers, the type of people, and the amount of people. Okay, amount of the people. They were there, like were there in that market, have surged down. There are not a lot of people in that markets. Okay, so what does that simply mean? Where would people sell their product? They would sell their product online. How would they sell their product? They would sell their product via e-commerce. So is there an opportunity for you? Is there an opportunity for you? You could message me in the comment section. Is there an opportunity right now for anyone to sell online? Because now a lot of people need to buy online, but and the things have, the government's recent decision. Okay, the government's recent decision. The government has said recently that now all the products, okay, now have given a green certificate to all the companies who are selling the products online, and have said that you guys have the rights to deliver your product in all the locations possible. So there is opportunity in the market. There is an opportunity in the market. There is demand in the market. Okay, there is opportunity in the market. There's demand in the market. There is growth in the market. Okay, there is a good future of the market. And end of the day, as your answer says, there's opportunity in the market. As there is opportunity in the market, would I sit here? Okay, end of the day, I would sit here. But is it okay for me to just sit and watch other people growing in the market, or should I keep my legs, just spread my wings and try to get hold of that big market? The answer is simple. The answer is simple. Would you sit and watch other people making money, or would you try hard to make that same money for yourself? Would you do it? Would you do it? Would you see other people making money and just watching them with e-commerce, or would you still stand up to make that money from that same industry, from that same market? The answer is quite simple. I would not sit and watch them. I would not sit and watch them because I have the capability. I have the knowledge. I know that I am not the most talented person in the room, but I can be the most hardworking person in the room. I know that for sure. I know that for sure, that if I come into the market, I have those capabilities. Like, I may be not the most hardworking person, okay, in the room, but I may never quit, okay. I may never quit, okay, because of the things going around, and I would learn, okay. I would learn. So there is a very famous saying. It's not important that you are most talented, but it is important that you are the most hardworking person. And I would outbeat everyone in the market. So in order to do that, in order to outbeat anyone in the market, what you need to do? Okay, अगर आपको किसी को swimming में हराना है, and if you want to beat someone in their game, first of all, the major thing that you have to do is either get into that business. Okay, if you want to beat someone in swimming, you have to jump in the pool. If you want to beat someone in racing, you have to come on the racing track. If you want to beat someone in the marketing, you have to market your product. If you want to grow in the e-commerce market, you have to start e-commerce. So this is the end goal, guys. This is the end goal. Farooq Ahmed, Hindi में बोलो. To discuss some project. No, Mustafa. Hi, Saurabh sir. So if you want to beat someone in the market, you have to get in the market. You have to talk about the things, okay? You have to talk about the things. You have to grow in the market. So as I was thinking about e-commerce, as I had knowledge in the e-commerce, I thought about jumping into it. And in order to do that, I started my own e-commerce store. So this was way back during lockdown. I started my e-commerce store. I was not running anything. I was not doing anything. Okay. But I was just looking up what's going on in the market. And I was at the back end, designing my own e-commerce store, giving out my products, checking out my products catalog and all those things, setting up my products. And now, with someone who's very close to me, a lot of people know that she's my girlfriend, as well as she's involved with me in a lot of business. Okay, so she was with me. We started e-commerce in Indian market, as well as we are working on our own line of products. We are working on our own line of product, and that product, okay, that product lineup would be live around this week itself. So there are two ways we are doing marketing in Indian market. One is we are having our own products. That's one thing. That's the first thing that I want to talk about. We are having our own line. We are coming up with our own set of products. And secondly, after coming up with our own set of products, also we are selling up others people product. Basically, the so-called I hi bhai and take abhi theek hu bhai because so this is how we are positioning. We are coming up with our own set and we are coming up with our own line of products. That's one big announcement. Secondly, that is right now in the production stage. The things are going around. And secondly, with that, with our own line, with our own set of products, also we are promoting some products that we are outsourcing from different markets. Okay. Now the big important decision: am I doing everything? So the answer is no. I'm not doing everything for this specific business, okay, or just to grow this specific set of lineup. I am not hiring as well. I have given all the responsibilities to my partner, Simran. Okay, so she is handling all my businesses and she's growing and taking care of all those businesses. And thanks for that. So ecom is the opportunity. If you are not into scaling that business, if you are not doing that, okay, if you are not doing that, start doing it. Now let's talk about a lot about numbers. Okay, why I picked up this decision to go into e-commerce. Let's talk about the numbers. So why I picked up the decision for going e-commerce, first thing was because of this lockdown and the change in behavior. The change in behavior. Recently you have seen that a lot of people who had never bought online started online shopping, either because of necessity, okay, because it is said necessity is the mother of invention. So people started shopping online, people started checking out products online, and that's for them. That is where the market was. If I want to tell you, the first day Amazon started shopping of non-essential product, I had an order of around 9,800 rupees. The first day of Amazon started their offline orders, because there was a big list of products that I wanted, but because of lockdown and because of the courier companies they were not able to sell out the products, as they were not able to deliver out the product, I was actually stuck. Okay. So now the market is open. Now the market is open. Now the opportunity is there. And this is actually a right time to get into e-commerce. I'm not pushing you at all. I have done it. I have researched over it. And after doing a good research, I am coming out to this conclusion. And after doing a good research, I'm coming out to this point that I would take it as a long-term thing. Now, two things to remember again here is it is not a short-term gig. Okay, it is not a short-time project. It is something I'm aiming for a long term. Secondly, the major focus is building on own brand, a set of brands. So that's the second big thing. Now we cannot reveal the type of product that we just thought about. Okay, that we just thought about just that the type of product thought about. Okay, that we just thought about just that the type of product that we are thinking to promote. Can't reveal much information here, but can't reveal much information here. But the product set and product lineup we are thinking is already into the discussion. The teams are already in place. The store is already in place. The domain is already in place. It's just the time to get into the market. So, answering to the question which I just had is yes, I am into e-commerce. The reason for being into e-commerce is change in behavior. people would going to shop online more. Okay, people would going to shop online more rather than going into the malls and shopping. And from 8th of this month, okay, so today is 6th of June. I'm recording this video. I'm talking about 8th of June this month. All the markets gonna open. The government is lifting uh, the the lockdown of major cities. So which means a lot of people would actually have the money. And right now also, this is one more big thing. People already have a requirement. People already need a lot of products, but they don't have it available in the regional market. They don't have it available in the local market. So what you have to do is give this products at their doorstep. You cannot go and deliver this directly to their doorstep. So the way you could do this thing, the way you could deliver these things at their doorstep, is by just going online. Okay, it's just by going online, by starting your own store, by starting your own set of product lineup, and trying to solve the issues that people are facing right now in the market. Okay, so this is the way, this is the actual framework, this is the right time to get into e-com. People would be flooding with me with a lot of questions. Now you could ask all the questions that you have in the comment section just provided below. Srijan Bhardwaj is right now. Srijan Bhai is in the webinar, and I took his advice actually to get into the market and to grow the business. So thanks a lot, Srijan Bhai, for giving this advice. Okay, of either going into the e-commerce market or not. I took his advice. I took all the information from him. I decided over the things, and now I have come to this decision to grow the things, to grow the business, and to have one more add-on to the business. Okay, I was already having a restaurant. Okay, that was already into my thing. Had already been active into real estate. I had already been active into coaching and online teaching, and I've been already active into agency business. Uh, no e-commerce. Why e-commerce have been started? So it has been like 1 week, more than 1 week. We are working really hard to launch the things and to grow the things. So we are working really hard into that. So keep throwing your questions. I'm having a lot of, buddy. What do you think about fashion and apparels online? Bro, there is one thing that we just talked about. Okay, right now the thing is going. If you think about the market, okay, the market is right now somewhat talking about essential products. Age क्या है? यार मेरी age अभी 18 completed है. The market far by the market needs needs more of essential products. Okay, essential product, the product that could solve problems. Okay, like I have seen a very good search in gym based products. Okay, gym based product, I have seen a very high search in gym based product. I have seen a very high search in other products, other type of products. So if you're going into fashion and apparels, I'm not sure with it. I'm not sure with it. But we have not seen that much traffic, that much traction into that market. Because this was a comment, okay? This was a comment that I got in a very good group, okay? I got a very good group. Is जब लोगों की प्रॉब्लम्स है और आप जब लोगों की प्रॉब्लम्स है और आप अगर उनको मेकअप ब्रांड्स या ब्यूटी प्रोडक्ट सेल करोगे तो वो नहीं ग्रो होगा. So similarly, the apparels, I'm not sure about this part. You are already having your own e-com store, so you could let me know more about it. How are the things performing into the market? Why you always try to speak in English? Because this is what, bro, I am really good in. सिर्फ हिंदी में बोलो यार, बहुत गलतियां होंगी. And I want to focus into the, because my set of audience is very huge, bhai. So there are a lot of when I do this live sessions, I record this live sessions, I send it to my audience based in US. So they would very find it hard to understand if I do it in English. So if there's a value session like this, okay, if I do a value session like this, it's very hard for people in US to understand what I'm talking about. Because हर customer English नहीं जानता, but अगर हर जो the type of knowledge that I want to share, okay, तो तो उसको बेचोगे नहीं भाई, बेचेंगे बेचेंगे, सही समझ के बेचेंगे। अब अपना फोन नंबर डाल दो, आपको बेचने के लिए हम कॉल करेंगे ना। आप सिर्फ नंबर डाल दो, वैसे मुझे ये पार्ट एडिट करना पड़ेगा। आप नंबर डाल दो, आपको हम बेचेंगे, आप बस नंबर शेयर करो अपना डीएम पे। So a lot of search guys. Okay, so who have just tuned in right now into the webinar, the question for today was, am I going to start e-commerce? The answer for the question is yes, I'm going to start in e-commerce. Okay, I'm going to start in e-commerce. People have asked me that, David, do you have any prior in experience in e-commerce? Yes, भाई बहुत लंबा experience है, तीन साल हो गए करीबन. It's been like around 3 years doing e-commerce. Okay, but not for myself. I was doing actually, I was not doing for myself. I was doing for other businesses, other consumer-based businesses, other people in the industry. I was not doing it for my own store. I was not doing it for myself. I had some percentage. I had some partnerships. Okay. सवाल था कि जवाब ही था बस. भाई इस आंसर था, ये आंसर था. This was an answer to your question that I'm going to start e-commerce. This is my answer. I'm going to start e-commerce. So this is the answer. Okay. I have got tons of questions on my YouTube, so answering those questions. And people who have just joined it right now, ask as many questions as you can on e-commerce. I'm answering all the questions on e-commerce. Okay, ask as much question as you can on my live feeds. I'm answering all the questions you ask me. Okay, anywhere you are tuning in, ask as much question as you want. अरे आई एम अब्बास श्रीकांत, आपको इतनी प्रॉब्लम है तो प्लीज आप लीव कर दो. That's how frequent I am. If you have a lot of problem, leave this call. Hi Anish, which niche do you think is better to go for SMMA? Everything, bhai. Now the markets have been open. Who is your partner and who are your connections? See, I have partners in a lot of business. Okay, the partners can the partners like I'll tell you the name of the some partners. Okay, that I have is first one is Rahul, who manages my affiliate business. So he has been working from a long time in my affiliate. He was working with me from a long time, so he's my partner. There are two Simran. Okay, there's Simran Deepal and there's Simran Singh. They both are my partner. Simran is my partner in agency business. Simran Singh is my partner in e-commerce business. There are a lot of posts with her on my Facebook feeds, so you could know her. The beautiful girl on my feed is basically Simran Singh. कितने businesses हैं तुम्हारे भाई? Right now, just few minutes back, I've answered this question. 5 businesses as of now. 5 businesses. Bhai, tell anyone skill that I can learn during this lockdown. Bhai, there are a lot of skills to learn during this lockdown. I cannot say about one particular skill. Maybe you could look around a lot of topics. Okay, look around a lot of topics and see what is one specific skill you are really interested in, and you could scale from there. Okay, you could scale from there. So maybe the one thing that I would recommend is growing into digital business, any digital business, and learning any digital skill. It could be from marketing, Facebook ads, or e-commerce, or consulting, or anything. Okay, anything, copywriting. There are a lot of things to choose from. No, I geeks infosystem. I don't get offended so easily. And you said a right thing on this call. Okay, but I'm not sure what do you mean by mentor's path. I'm not just sure about the question. What do you mean by mentor's path? Any skill you are learning in this lockdown, bro? I did a lot of learnings. Okay, but more than out of courses, I did learnings by wasting my own money and building my own products, or either scaling my own products. So that's what I did. E-commerce and drop shipping is same. No, e-commerce is different. Drop shipping is different. Drop shipping is something like you don't own the inventory, you don't own the product. You work as a mediator in product. Okay, so someone else has the product. You work as the person who does the marketing, and when you do the marketing, you get all the person sales information. Okay, like whoever has purchased your product, you give all the customers information to the end person who holds the product, and that product person takes care of delivering those products. So you work as a mediator, you work as a marketeer in between. In e-commerce, you work on your brands, you work on your own products, you do everything. So this is the major difference. Drop shipping is using third person's inventory, and e-commerce is using your own inventory. Now inventory is simply the products. The products that you own are called as inventory. So that's the major difference. In e-commerce, you have your own product. You sell those products. You have a. I think so. There's more work in e-commerce rather than drop shipping. Thank you, Ashfaq Qureshi, for giving such a nice reply to the live conversations. Can I internship with you, bro? No, bhai, as of now, there's no requirement. If there's any requirement, I usually post it on my Instagram and as well as on my Facebook profile. 5 year बाद कहाँ पे देखते हो खुद को? यार मैं 5 year बाद कहीं पे नहीं देखता. मैं ये देखता हूँ कि कल किस चीज में खुद का टाइम इन्वेस्ट करना है और खुद की एनर्जी इन्वेस्ट करनी है. तो इतना लॉन्ग टर्म, आई डोंट थिंक अबाउट लॉन्ग टर्म गाइस, बिकॉज life is very unpredictable. You cannot think about something very long in life. So life is very unpredictable. You can always say this. Life is really unpredictable. किस बारे में ब्रो यार? आज शायद आपके साथ लाइव सेशन कर रहा हूँ. अभी लाइव चली जाए तो लाइफ इज अनप्रेडिक्टेबल. I have planned this session for around 45 minutes. अगर लाइट चली गई तो it's okay. I have backup. But it is simple the case. I don't look for very long term thing here. I look to survive my businesses for long term. But if you think about where I think myself in the next 5 years, I have never thought about it. How many outreach landed your first client? I have said this a lot of times. I did not did any outreach to land my first client. It was just because of a referral. My first client. It was just because of a referral. I did a referral. Can you help, Devrat Bhaiya? I asked you a question. Why would I not help? Will there be a breakpoint in agency business? No, there would never be a breakpoint in agency business. There's a very simple and there's a very hardcore answer to it. That the number of businesses would grow, the scale of businesses would grow, and they always require someone who has an industry expertise. That's where agencies come in place. They would always require someone who has a very good experience in that business, and that's where agencies come into the place. I'm interested in affiliate marketing. If you are interested in affiliate marketing, message on this number 72619 55027. 72619 55027. Message on this number on WhatsApp, and you'll get all the information about how can you be affiliate for our own products and how you could grow an affiliate marketing business. So, any questions around e-commerce is welcome. Any questions after e-com are not welcome right now. If possible, per month earn 1 lakh from affiliate marketing. Bro, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like, you have to work hard for 1 lakh, bro. It is not a job, it is a business. The more hard work you do, the more you make. It's not like you get guaranteed 1 lakh a month. Any questions from YouTube? Is it a right time to get into e-commerce? Mohammed Zubair Sheikh, I've been shouting this thing from around half an hour. Yes, it is the right time in Indian market, because on June 8th, after June 8th, all the zones would be open. The delivery would be serviceable to more than 24,000 pin codes available in India. People would not go into the traditional market. For example, what's a big traditional market? If you are in Delhi, consider, for example, shop or any other market, okay? And if you're in Mumbai, consider Bhindi Bazaar or the Bhaikala market. So things like this would not. So things like this would not be in picture. So people would always need products. People would always need products that helps to simplify their life. Okay, people always need all these things, and in order to do that, you have to reach out to their doorstep, because they would not. People are right now not coming out of their home places, so you need to reach out to their home. In order to reach out to their home, you have to start e-commerce. Kishore, I have around 2 lakh. How much cash do I need for proper e-commerce? This is different, bro. Are you talking about e-commerce in India or e-commerce worldwide? So that's the question. Have you been to Delhi often? Not so often, but I know I have been there. I've been there. Not so often, but I know a lot of people. Bro, I have traveled a lot. I have traveled a lot. Which country is best for ecom? So if you're going for the international ecom, US, UK, Canada, US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand are best. Okay, that's one. If you're going into India, I'll tell you the cities. Go with Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata. Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, and this Pune, Bangalore. 6 cities that you should target in Indian market. Please contact your contact number. Tell me. By कोई भी product buy कर, you buy any of my courses or product, you'll get into my funnel and there you'll get my number. Bro, answer दे दो, ignore मत करो. अभी कोई internships नहीं भाई. If there's any internship, I'll let anyone know about this in my Instagram stories. International ecom. So Kishore has asked this question: how much the budget should be required in order to do proper ecom internationally? In order to do ecom internationally, you would require somewhere around, okay, I might not sure, but I'm that much sure that your 2 lakhs rupees would be spent, okay, but it is just a matter of thing that you are having your own inventory or you are outsourcing that inventory. Okay, if you're doing right now marketing into the UK market, the UK market is very responsive towards product. The US market is having a very long delay. If you're doing if you're doing product fulfillment from China to US, you will be in hell. You will be in a deep hell, because the time right now, the time required in order to do fulfillment is very high. Do something like this. Try to get inventory from the same country. Like let's say you're doing into UK, US. I would not suggest right now. But if you're doing in UK, you get the product from UK supplier and you sell it in UK. It's really profitable right now. So you will be able to make some profits out of those 2 lakhs. 60 days master marketing कब launch हो रहा है? भाई, it has been launched 1 year back. You could anytime go on devasingh.com/grow, use code INDIA India, and you become a part. Amazon or Amazon FBA? Amazon or Shopify? I'll prefer Shopify, because in Shopify I have complete control over my products. I have complete control over my products. I have complete control over the price that I want to sell, and also I have complete control over the customer's information and the way I want to process the things in future. Bro, have your businesses crossed $1 million in revenue? Yes, not in profits. I'll be very sure. I don't want to guys tell you all the sort of bluff. Not in profits, $1 million a year, but in revenue, yes. International, I have our own product. If you have your own product, are you shipping it from India or are you keeping your inventory in the other country? That's the big question. Guys, no one is sharing the things here. No one is sharing the things. First choice. Yes, Pradeja, your experience in e-commerce. Yes, bhai, I have been doing e-commerce 2 years for different brands. Now I'm doing it for my own self for the first time. I want to be very clear. I'm doing it for the first time for myself, like handling the complete inventory, complete marketing, everything. Doing it for my clients has been 2 years. Okay, doing it for my clients has been 2 years. Any questions on Facebook? Any questions on Instagram? Any questions on YouTube? All the questions are welcome. You inspire me, man. Thank you, thank you. Chatbots still need or not? Not so much. Not so much. Save your money, just save your time in learning the skill. Time in learning Facebook ads. Invest the same time in learning Facebook ads. Invest in the same time in learning about copywriting. Do something else rather than focusing right now on chatbot alone. भाई मैंने खुद ads run किया, and if I'm saying that, please believe it. I'm not here to try to sell you anything. I'm just here to guide you over the things that you don't make a mistake. Believe it. I'm not here to try to sell you anything. I'm just here to guide you over the things that you don't make a mistake. You inspire me. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. How should I start my digital marketing journey? First, learn about the different components of digital marketing. That's one thing. Once you know about the different components of digital marketing, the next thing that you have to do is try to master one component of digital marketing like SEO, SEM, copywriting, or anything else. And once you do that, it's always good scaling. राहुल शिंदे, एफिलिएट मार्केटिंग से पैसा कैसे कमाएं? 7261955027. डिजिटल शिवम जो है ना यहाँ पे इस चैट्स पे, सुरजीत उसका मैसेज करो, he'll tell you. FB Ads chatbot ecom. FB Ads ecom, no chatbot as of now. FB is being very strict, guys. FB is trying to understand. FB is being very strict with chatbots. Most of the things that were initially for free, they are having a service charge over that. They are having a charges over that in order to send messages, in order to send emails. So it's quite a big deal. Drop servicing. Good to go business, bro. Good to go business. Not tried yet. Good to go business, not tried yet.